All right, we are gathering up, and we are in Antioch, and we are in the South Rink. Bleachers aren't quite as big, but slightly better LTE signal. I've got 10 people dialed in. Hopefully, this stream is coming through better than this morning's stream. So all teams are at least 3 games into their form game set. Lowell has finished their 4th game because there's 5 teams. Lowell went 4-0 and is locked up the number 1 seed. There's something like plus 27 on goal differential. Hawks drive the puck in on the Kachinas with this first face-off. Shot in the slot. Save Hummelsheim. Back in the corner. Natal has it. Ships it along for Strite. Strite's got it. She goes streaking down. Has that puck knocked away by a Hawk defender. Back to the point. Smith sends it across all the way to the other corner. Comes out to Kennedy. Kennedy takes a shot. That hits a Hawk. Saperdak comes out, and she knocks that puck down quickly. Back behind the net. Kennedy goes back for that. Hawks get to it. They try to backhand it up to their point. They have to take it away. Their shot goes wide left. Smith tries to get it up to Saperdak. That gets knocked down. Shot comes through, and Perkis tries to chip that out. Perkis backhands it. Hawks keep. We're going the wrong way. Back in the corner now. Smith's battling for it. Comes around to the other corner, and Kennedy will pursue. Back to the other corner, and Smith will get there. Smith gets it out. Just misses Perkis' stick. And now we're sending it back to the Hawks' point. They're getting a change, but leaving 2 out to maintain possession. Weddington gets a hold of that and ices the puck, and Kachinas will get a line change. So 13:02 remaining in period 1. Face-off to Hummelsheim's left. The Hawks are from Hamilton, Ontario. They move the puck around pretty well. Krushelnyski tries to chip that along. Cannot get it out. Christensen is out. She swipes the leg, but no call. Krushelnyski gets a hold of that and looks to break it out. She curls and sends it up to Campbell. Misses her for an icing. Pizarnik and Baudry come out on the D. Campbell, Krushelnyski, and Devlin will remain out as forwards. Important matchup to determine the pairings for tomorrow. Hamilton has gone 2-1 in their 3 games so far, and they sit just behind Lowell Academy. A win here will put them in the championship game. Kachinas, though, with 1 win and a tie, sit just behind them. And if they could pull this game out, they would jump them in the standings. Picked off by Pizarnik. Pizarnik dangling through. Gets into some skates and can't get a shot off. Campbell gets a stick on it. And now Natal, she gets a quick shot off. That's a shot on goal. Easy glove save, though, for the Hamilton Hawk goalie. Natal is joined now by Strite and Perkis. Baudry and Pizarnik remain out on D. Natal wins that over to Perkis. Perkis gets it back to Baudry. Baudry sends it back into Perkis. Gets picked off by Hamilton, and we're going the other way. Puck dumped in behind the net. Stick lifted. Around to Baudry. Baudry sends it back into traffic. Hawks have it. Hawks get it to the slot. Pizarnik now. Pizarnik sends it up, and it's a foot race, but we'll go for icing. Tiny bit of too much mustard on that one. Smith and Kennedy are now out for the D. Same forwards will line up. 11-12 remaining in period one. Shot on. Hummelstein save. Back in the corner now. Smith and Natal working to get that puck free. Natal digs it out. Has it on her stick. She's looking for an outlet. She carries that puck and then sends it up to Strite, who can't reach that pass. Now all the way back to center ice. Kennedy, though. And Borman has her stick lifted as she receives that pass from Kennedy. Now back in the corner and back behind Hummelstein. Puck comes across to Sapperback. Sapperback has a skate. She sends it across for Weddington. Weddington just jumps over her stick, and the Hawks are trying to take it back the other way. Sapperback gets a poke on that, and then Hawks are 2-on-1. Schifrin. Save. And right back. We threw it right back to the Hawk in the slot, and they just nail that shot. We're down 1-0. 10:07 remaining. Krushelnyski will take the face-off immediately after. Devlin gets a hold of that. She gets bumped off that puck. Hawks intercept the pass, but Devlin comes away with it. Then she's got two Hawks on her, and they knock it off her stick rather quickly. And that puck comes just offsides for the Hawks. We will line up outside our defensive zone. 9:41 remaining. Hawks win that face-off. Chip it along, miss their offensive woman. Krushelnyski has that puck taken away. Pizarnik goes in to help out. Now Devlin has it on her stick. She taps it across to the slot. Now behind the net. Campbell. Devlin immediately has it knocked off of her stick. Pizarnik sends it around for Devlin. Comes out to Krushelnyski. She loses handle on it. 88 takes a hard shot. Hummelstein makes the save. They are not tracking shots on goal, but I would say it's a bunch to one shot, based on what I can recollect so far. Natal is out with Perkis and Strite. Hawks can maintain control. Get it past RD. Behind the net. Centering attempt. Up to Perkis. Perkis tries to get that through to Strite. Hawks anticipate all of our passes and are cutting off those passing lanes quickly. Right in the slot. Perkis chips that away. Gets some help from Natal. Natal's got the puck. She's got Strite. Still has 2 to beat. Her shot on net. That's 2 shots. Kennedy across to Perkis. Hawks keep it. And Smith knocks that out to neutralize. Hamilton has to regroup. Firehouse change from the Kachinas. Christensen, she knocks that puck down, gets it around to Borman. Borman can't handle though. Sends it back to their point, and Hawks push it back in. Hawks have it into our slot. Christensen though gets it up to Sapperback. Sapperback has that puck taken away quickly. Sapperback intercepts that pass, anticipates that perfectly. Back in the corner now, Schifrin up to Borman. Borman misses the pass, back to Schifrin. Schifrin decides to skate it and use her Kachinas as a wall. Gets it back up to Borman momentarily before the Hawks are back in and attacking and dumping behind the net. Weddington seals off that Hawk. Christensen sends it up, misses Sapperback. Sapperback, though, gets on her horse. She knocks that puck loose. Borman gets a stick on that, knocks that pass down. Christensen tries to backhand it up. Now, Krushelnyski and Devlin. Devlin, Krushelnyski. Devlin gets peeled off of that puck and can't get a pass off. Campbell comes over and helps out. Baudry now. She makes a couple nice moves. Baudry, all the way around, back to the point. Pizarnik. Pizarnik shot, hits a Hawk, and we're going the other direction. Krushelnyski goes back. Pizarnik is there as well. Sent around the boards. Campbell gets beat by a Hawk. Hawk takes it in. Nope, gets poked away by Baudry. Baudry sends it around for Devlin. Devlin sends that back to Pizarnik. Pizarnik tries to get it up, makes a weird bounce, and we're still right behind our net. Up to Devlin. Devlin gets it just up to Krushelnyski, who taps it to Campbell, who loses it to a Hawk, and we're going the other direction again. Krushelnyski puts pressure on. Hawks have control. Devlin tries to knock that down, cannot. Hawks miss their breakout player. They get it off the rebound. Cleared out by Kennedy. Off of Krushelnyski. Lost the puck. Shot into the crease. Cleared out to the point. Another shot. Wide. Hamilton curls with it. Tries to hit another player in the slot. That puck goes all the way through. Now the puck is knocked down behind the net. Now in front of the net. And now picked off by the point. And now shot. And somehow Hummelstein makes 2 incredible saves. One short side, one weak side. Off of Pizarnik, a slap shot. And we are scrambling, trying to get a hold of this puck while the Hawks skated around us. Digging it out now is Kennedy with help from Campbell. And some girl that looks to be about 3 times the size of Campbell comes in with an elbow. And Campbell gets that chipped out. Strite tries to lift the stick, tries to get a hold of that puck, cannot. And now the Hawks are offsides. And the Kachinas will reset their lines. Natal, Strite, and Perkis are out. Schifrin and Christensen. 3:56 remaining in period 1. Perkis has a hold of that puck after it bounces off a skate. Perkis gets it deep. Strite skates in, gets beat to that puck. Now Perkis gets on it again. Schifrin, she tries to feather it through. Bounces around a bit. Out to neutral ice. Christensen gets a hold of it. She sends it back up to Strite. Strite tries to send it across, but there's a Hawk there to knock it down and take possession. Out to center ice. Now dumped in behind our net. Weird bounce. Christensen gets a hold of that and sends it around to Perkis. Perkis tries to get it up to Natal. Hawks take possession in neutral ice. Natal then picks off the dump. She's got 3 Hawks to beat. She gets past one of them with a little bit of help from Perkis. Now she sends it across. We don't have anybody there. Back to the point. Christensen. Christensen shot. Just a bit wide. Natal gets it back into the crease. Sapperback is out now with Borman. Baudry is back. Christensen is back. And 88 backhand painted for the upper left corner is too high. Behind the net, Baudry rubs the player off of that. Shot, rebound, shot goes in. 2:16 remaining, and the Hawks are up 2-0. Somebody's trying to sneak by the camera. We're not going to let that happen. And Hummelstein looks to be a little bit shaken up on that play. Coach Matt will go check on her. Sounds like there might have been a puck off of the chest that may have knocked the wind out of her. Coach Matt is still chatting with Leia. We all know how tough she is. She's up. She's getting some water. So face off after the goal. Devlin knocks that puck forward, but a little bit too hard. Hawks collect it. They send it around to the middle. Puck is knocked down and out. That's going to go probably for icing. And we will have a face-off to the left of Hummelstein. Two minutes remaining in period one. Back out. Devlin knocks that puck loose, but can't get a hold of it after she discharged it. It's behind the net again. Devlin gets it. Tries to chip it along. Krushelnicki has it taken away. Devlin takes that puck away and has that puck taken away rather quickly. Krushelnicki gets it on her skate. Takes it back to the corner. Tries to feather it in. Baudry's got it. Baudry moves it around, throws it into a Hawk, and we're going the other direction. Hawks down the right side. Smith gets in the way. Smith battles. Can't get that puck out, though. Hawks send it across. Baudry clears it out. Krushelnicki gets dumped. Hawks maintain control. Off of Devlin. And Krushelnicki gets it on her skates, but can't kick it forward. Campbell gets that out. Smith gets bounced off that puck by a much larger girl. That's saying a lot when we're talking about PK, who's one of our biggest defenders. Hawks ice that puck, so Kachinas will get a rare offensive zone face-off with 3.3 seconds left. Patal wins that as a shot towards the goalie. Now we're at 0.6 seconds. I don't think we have enough time to win and shoot. I imagine this is going to be a puck drop and touch. So after one period of play, Hamilton Hawks are up 2-0 on the Arizona Kachinas. We'll take a momentary pause. All right, we're going to line up for period 2. Krushelnicki, Devlin Campbell will start this period with Christensen. No, Christensen's going back. With Bizarek and Baudry on D. Schifrin also goes back to the bench. So Baudry, Bizarek, Krushelnicki, Campbell, and Devlin. Hamilton wins that faceoff. They're deep into our zone, behind our net. Back up to their point. Backhand. Hummelstein save. We're going to try to zoom a bit since this is the far end of the ice. Hey, who's that clown waving down below? Natal is now out with Streit and Perkis. Natal's behind the net. Reverses. Natal Sends it up for Perkis. Gets picked off at the point. And back in. And across. Shot. Glove save, Hummel side. That was on net. And Leia grabbed that. Cat-like reflexes. And the Hawks win that face-off. Backhand. Into the slot. Knocked out by Strite. Regroup by the Hawks. D to D. Up to their winger. Knocked off the winger stick. Strite just misses that. Natal, though, picks it off. And Natal tries to keep it moving forward, and she does. And then finally she has that puck knocked off of her stick. Devlin tries to dig it out. And we're off to the races. 2-on-1. Perkis back checking. Shot. Hummelstein save. 13:34 remaining. So Kennedy and Smith are the D, out with Devlin, Krushelnyski, and Campbell. Devlin's going to take this face off. Devlin has it on her feet. And just can't get enough room to clear that out. Chipped along by Campbell. Devlin tries to knock down that pass, cannot. And now we're shot on net. No, that goes wide. They wave off any icing, though. So we're back in our defensive zone. Shot hits the side pipe. Weird angle. I cannot really see the near far corner, if that makes sense. The left side. There's discoloration through the glass and people standing there. Smith picks that off at the point. Her shot goes just wide. Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski loses it. Krushelnyski gets it back. Krushelnyski still has it back. Trying to fend off 3 Hawks. Baudry gets it on her stick. Weddington's out. She comes across. Devlin sends it across for Smith. Smith hits Campbell. Campbell can't handle. Devlin has it on her stick. She looks for a head of steam. Loses the puck. And loses the puck again. Going the other way. And we have got a penalty coming up on one of the Kachinas. That penalty will go on Weddington. Looks like it might have been a hold. The refs are turning their back to me when they give the sign to the scorekeeper. I couldn't quite see, but I think that might have been a hold. 11:32 remaining. And a penalty kill for the Kachinas. Natal, Perkis, Pizarnik, and Baudry are out. That puck is out of our defensive zone. Hamilton has to come all the way back. Perkis gets her stick on that, knocks it loose. Back into our offensive zone. That one's picked off by Baudry. Baudry, she's got 2 to beat. Back to the point. Natal Natal, rainbow shot goes wide left, and the Hawks get possession. And then Perkis knocks that puck off their stick.
Watch your basket, Hanger! Alley behind!
And now they have possession. The Hawks, that is. They enter the Kachina defensive zone. Baudry momentarily has that. Knocked off of her stick and back in the corner. And puck comes across the crease. Hummelstein got over, but the Hamilton shooter lifted the puck over the pads and in for the third goal. 10:18 remaining. Behind the net, Schifrin. And then Krushelnicki gets a hold of it. The refs decide that will not be an icing because it looked like the goalie was going to play it. Goalie pulled up on it rather quickly. Didn't touch it, but they're like going to wave that off. Not icing. Campbell battles. Puck comes through. Devlin can't get a hold of it, though. Krushelnicki puts pressure on. Christensen clears out the puck from the slot. Shot, redirect, glove save, Hummelstein. So Hummelstein is getting pummeled and is moving side to side and still making saves. Perkis gets bounced off of that rail. Puck comes back across, picked off by Hamilton. Kennedy picks off that, sends it up, and that will go for icing. 8:05 remaining in period 2. Defensive zone face-off to Hummelstein's right coming up. There are not as many people standing by the glass now, so I can see a little bit better into the near corner. Looks like Kennedy is battling along those boards and gets it out. Hawks beat straight back for that puck. Natal sends it across to Smith. Smith sends it up to Perkis. Bounces along. Natal puts pressure on. Devlin knocks it forward, but Hawks are now out and flying down the ice. 88. Shot. Pad save Hummelstein. Krushelnicki. One to beat. Doesn't beat her. Shot. Hummelstein save. Shot. Hummelsign bobbles it a bit, but gets it covered before there's any damage done. 7:03 remaining, period 2. Campbell gets it deep. Shot on. Finally a whistle. It was covered for a while. Devlin was hoping that puck was going to pop out. It did not. 6:53 remaining, period 2. So rare offensive zone face-off for the Kachinas. Weddington's going to take that. She wins it back to Schifrin. Schifrin takes a shot. It gets into the slot area but gets knocked down. And the Hawks blow past Baudry. Lazaric comes across to help. Still in our defensive zone. Lazaric knocks it off of a Hawk stick, sends it all the way around. Sapperback tracks it. Now behind the net. And a centering attempt. And a wide open Hawk in the slot. Shot and save Hummelsign. And Weddington ices that puck. 6:09 remaining. Puck comes across the crease, but not into the net. Now, Schifrin gets it out to neutral ice. Pressure coming from Strite. And breaking out are the Hawks. Shot, knocked down. Perkis. Now it's on Natal stick. Natal has got Strite and Perkis. Natal makes a neat move. Gets a shot off. It goes high. Goalie gets a glove on it. But unfortunately, it continued its trajectory over the net. Didn't bobble its way in. Schifrin has that puck knocked off of her stick at the point. Devlin has it. She's got 2 Hamilton players on her. And 88 looks to make a move, goes around Schifrin. Now they send it back up to the point. Campbell has it, gets it up to Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski can't get it across to Devlin. And now we've got 2 on none. Kennedy and Smith are out. Devlin gets it up to Campbell. Campbell so Kachinas are getting a little bit of momentum in the correct direction, but nothing on net. Back in a defensive posture. Wide open player across the ice. Krushelnyski has it momentarily, but doesn't clear it. Shot. Pad save, blocker save, Hummelsign. That pops up over the glass, onto the netting, for a whistle. 3:58 remaining in period 2. So, like I said, they're not tracking on the scoreboard shots on goal, but in my unbiased opinion, it seems to be a lot of Hawk shots to very few Kachina shots. Hawks dump that one into the corner. Lazaric gets there, backhands it around. Puck comes back out to the point. 77 sends it back into the corner. And Straight has it on her stick. She takes a shot just past the red line, so it is not icing. Straight gets into the corner, tries to take that puck away. Puck comes around and bounces around, but definitely not onto our sticks. Natal. Shot! While being held and pulled down. So Natal gets a top shelf goal with 3:05 remaining, and the Kachinas are on the board, down by 2 goals.
Come on, girls! Come on, you do it!
And Devlin gets caught cheating.
Come on, girls! You can do it! You can do it!
Puck is won by the Hawks on the ensuing faceoff. They send it up to the point. Krushelnyski has Campbell and Devlin and loses the puck right at the blue line. We're going the other way. Puck comes across. Krushelnyski gets to it. Krushelnyski keeps it moving forward. Campbell knocks that down, but it's out to neutral ice. Shot on, Hummelstein save. Another shot on, that one goes wide. Devlin tries to backhand that across. Hits Campbell. Campbell is going to race for that and see if she can get a shot on. Sapperback knocks that puck loose. Campbell gets hooked. For crying out loud, they don't ever call anything. Puck out to Weddington. Weddington keeps it. Back to Smith. Kachinas try to get on sides, and then the Hawks take it away, 2-on-1. Shot. Save. Behind the net. Kennedy tries to get it up to Sapperback. Sapperback gets peeled off of that puck. Knocked down by a Smith stick. Back up to Sapperback. Sapperback gets it up to Borman. Borman's got 2 in front of her. Borman chips it along. Gets interfered with, but again, no whistles. Straight comes across, tries to lift the stick, and does, but the puck keeps going. Now across to Borman. Borman's got time and space. Borman takes a shot, and that is a shot on goal. The goalie actually needed to save that. Hawks, possession. Get across the red line and dump for a change. 36 seconds remaining. Up to Weddington. Weddington, though, shot on. And Hawks are the first one back. Oh, but we'll call that trip. As incidental as it was a trip. But so are the hooks, and so are some of the other things that we're ignoring. So, with 22 seconds remaining, Kachinas down 3-1. We will go on a penalty kill. So out now is Natal and Perkis and Pizarnik. Oh, Natal picks that off. Natal's shot is saved by the goalie. Back to the point. Liliana, Baudry sends that in deep. Pokes the puck away. And Perkis grabs that. We're offsides. A mere 0.5 seconds remaining in this period.
Good energy, girls. Good energy.
And Natal's showing a lot of spunk, and it's got the Kachinas moving. And that is the end of the second period. So the refs blow their whistle and say, let's go. They're in a hurry to get this game over with so they can get on with their Saturday evening plans. 1 period to go. There is 1:08 remaining in the penalty kill for the Kachinas on the tripping call.
Good girls, you can kill it off. You can do it. You can do it.
Perkas, Natal, Pizarnik, and Baudry are out. Puck comes across. Hawks regroup. Pizarnik lifts the stick and then loses it to 44. And an amazing save by Hummelstein. That looked to be in the net, but she got across with the pad to make the save. Back up to the point. Point takes a hard shot. It gets tipped, goes wide of the net. Pizarnik behind the net. Puck comes across. 17 seconds left. And we get it out. Perkas is going to put pressure on that. Kennedy is out. And the penalty is over. Strites out of the box. She gets a hold of that puck. And she skates it around. And she takes a shot. And the rebound comes out, but we cannot get a stick on it. Off of Campbell. Campbell can't get that up. And Smith sends that off sides. So Krushelnyski will come back out with Campbell and Devlin. Smith and Kennedy are the D. Krushelnyski wins that back to Smith, who sends it in. Hawks look to break it out. Shot on. Glove save, Hummelstein. Devlin takes this face off, sends it up to the point. Krushelnicki has it. Krushelnicki's going to have a skate. Krushelnicki gets it deep. And back to the point. We're changing our D, so that puck is now on a hawk stick. Christensen back. Shot. Shoulder save, Hummelstein. Shot. Knocked down by Krushelnicki. Krushelnicki. Backhand gets knocked down by the Hawk, and they're battling the boards for it. Comes out to Campbell. Campbell sends it across for Devlin. Devlin's got one to beat. Devlin cannot beat the one. Devlin ricochets it off a Hawk, back to the point. Still in the zone, though. Foreman gets a shot off. And icing will be the call on the Hawks. So Weddington, Borman, and Sapperback will take the offensive zone faceoff with 12:11 remaining. The D will be Baudry and Pizarnik. Borman has that puck taken away from her. Gets help from Weddington, though. Borman feeds it over to the slot. Nobody's there. Hawks coming the other way. Pizarnik. Shot. Knocked down by Pizarnik. Chip up to Sapperback. Kept by Hamilton. Shot. Over the net. Aisha, Sapperback has it. She sends it across for Borman. Borman taps that along, but can't get possession. The Hawks do, however, and they regroup. '88 gets around Pizarnik. Gets around Baudry. Shot and save. Puck comes right back out to the slot. And Hummelstein gets that covered for her 1,232nd save of the game. 10:56 remaining. Natal will return with Streit and Perkis. Smith and Kennedy are the D. Natal at the face-off. Hawks win that. Get it back to their point. No, picked off by Streit. Streit has a clear lane. And she scores! Callie Streit picks off the pass, breakaway, and goal. So with 10:46 remaining, it's a one-goal game. Natal will take the face-off after the goal. Kachinas should be getting pumped up. They've been outshot, had very little puck possession, but they're in a one-goal game. Schifrin, though, she gets beat. Shot. Hummelstein save. All the way across to the point. Shot from the point is wide. Knocked down by Schifrin. Schifrin gets it up to Streit. Streit tries to dump it for the change. She's out of gas after skating end-to-end for that goal. Smith waits for some Kachinas to come out and help her. Campbell, she's got a little time. Gets it to Devlin. Devlin taps that in. Goes to a Hawk stick, though. Now we're out to neutral ice. 93 for the Hawks have it. Christensen can't clear. And Devlin gets it on her stick. She sends it up to Campbell. Campbell gets tripped up, though. And 88, spun Krushelnicki around like she was a top. And yes, they are going to call that one. Face mask, that's a 5-yard penalty.
15 yards.
Oh, correction, 15-yard penalty. Still third period. So, power play out for the Kachinas. Down 1 goal with 9:32 remaining. Devlin, Natal. Devlin wins that face-off. Now it's on Campbell's stick. Dribbles around. And Campbell, I think. Campbell or Natal. I think it was Campbell. Campbell got her own rebound and put that in, and it's a tie game. 9:23 remaining. Tie game. So power play goal for the Kachinas.
Come on, we're
9:23 remaining. Krushelniski, Campbell, and Devlin are out with Bazarek and Baudry. And I believe I think the Hawks just drew a bench liner. So Kachinas are back on the power play. So Baudry, Bazarek, Krushelniski, Devlin, and Campbell. Puck up and into the corner. Bazarek. She tries to go back. Campbell. Sent in deep. Bazarek. Reverses. Baudry sends it around for Devlin. Time being spent on this power play. Devlin gets it up to Krushelniski. Krushelniski ices it. So we will put the other power play unit out. See, Devlin will remain. Perkis, Natal, Bazarek, and Campbell. 8:42 remaining, 49 seconds in the Kachina power play, but we are in our defensive end. And 88 just decides to kill clock and possess the puck as long as she can. Bazarek gets the puck off of her stick. Puck's coming all the way around. We're not ready for it. Now it's back behind our net. Down to 30 seconds on the power play. We've got no offensive zone time. Bazarek sends it around for Perkis. Perkis sends it, back into the slot to a Hawk. That puck gets tipped. It goes across the ice. Campbell has it, and she's going to skate it up. Hawk goalie gets a cover. Only 1 second remaining in the power play. So Krushelniski and Campbell will stay out with Devlin. Smith and Kennedy will be the D. With 1 second left, it's going to be 5-on-5 hockey very quickly. Out of the box comes the Hawk. They get that to the box Hawk. And that Hawk gets it deep. And that Hawk tries to get it into the slot. Shot, tip, Hummelstein save. 17-19 remaining in the game. Kachinas are looking a bit gassed. Out now, Christensen. Straight, Perkis, Natal, and Schifrin. Puck is dropped. Hawks win that. Schifrin. Shot, almost sign save. Cleared by Natal. Back on the Hawks' possession. And 88 has it. Now, Schifrin. Natal. Sent all the way around by Schifrin. Strike, can't get there. 88, toe drag. And back end pass to 10, and the Hawks put that one in to go up 4-3. And Bell Tire looking forward to playing the Kachinas tomorrow. Cheer on the Hawks, who have taken a 1-goal lead with 6:41 remaining in the game.
Do it again.
Hawks win that face-off. Back to Pizarnik. Pizarnik sends it across for Campbell. Campbell pumps her legs, and she gets to that puck. She gets a shot on. Devlin sealed off from the rebound. Back in the corner. Campbell. Campbell shot. Goes wide. Across the ice. Hawks coming the other way. Paddle to the corner. Baudry battles that one. Now back to Baudry. Baudry's going to have a skate. Baudry ices it. No, they wave it off. Devlin's putting pressure on. And then comes flying in as Perkis. Shot from Smith goes wide left. Strite makes it out and joins Natal and Perkis. Smith and Kennedy are the D. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy sends it around to Smith. Smith sends it up to Strite. Strite gets that in deep. 5:15 remaining, down by 1. Strite takes that puck away. Oh, just misses hitting Natal. Tries to get to the point. Now, Hawks are looking to break it out. Smith. Smith's got a lane. Smith's going to go in. Smith's going to take a shot. Rebound. And icing should be the call, as we got some pressure on the Hawks goalie there. So an offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Kachinas. 4:51 in regulation. Devlin loses that puck. Christensen has it at the point, sends it up. Hawks knock it down out of midair. Sent deep. Picked off by Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski gets a shot on, goes wide left. Hawks are the first to that puck. Back to center ice. Christensen. Christensen to Devlin. 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 Backhand. Forehand. Goalie shuts it down. Devlin gets tripped up. No call on that. Krushelnyski's got it. Devlin gets the change. Krushelnyski keeps that on the east side of the red line. Oh, pickoff attempt by Strite. Bounces off of her stick. 3:40 remaining in regulation. Back to neutral ice. Baudry Baudry has it knocked off of her stick. Sent deep by the Hawks. Behind the net. Pizarnik reverses. To Baudry, no, to Perkis. Perkis. Hawk tries to knock down that pass. Hawk picks off the pass center ice. Backhanded in. Lots of dump and chase by the Hawks. Board battle. And Pizarnik and 88 will both go to the box after there was some altercations. I'm sure they're discussing all sorts of interesting topics in the corner. So it will remain 5-on-5. 3 minutes left. Krushelnyski wins that back. Smith gets there. She sends it around to Campbell. Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski has Devlin. Krushelnyski sends it across. Devlin gets tied up in front of the net. And now we're going the other direction. Kennedy chips that up for Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski.
Come on, girls, you can do it!
So with 2:28 remaining, Hawks get caught with too many men on the ice, which is a strange penalty for girls hockey. So 1 minute, 30 seconds of power play time for the Kachinas, down by 1 goal. Natal, Krushelnyski, Devlin, Campbell, Perkis are out. And there is more discussion. Not sure what the discussion was about. We are facing off again. Devlin wins that back to Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski to Natal. Rebound. Hawks get it out. Campbell gets it to Devlin. Devlin fans on it. Devlin chips it along. There's nobody there. I don't know where she was throwing it. And the Hawks bring it in. Get it deep. 1 minute left in the power play. 2 minutes left in regulation. Perkis. Perkis gets it up to Campbell. And that, no icing. Reverse. Campbell. Campbell gets rubbed up against the boards. Devlin tries to get a hold of that. Krushelnyski's going to pinch. Krushelnyski's shot goes wide. Natal shot. Campbell. Devlin battles for that puck. Gets it up to Krushelnyski. Krushelnyski back to Natal. Natal shot off a shin pad. And all the Hawk coaches definitely caught that offsides as the puck dribbled just past the blue line. So power play is over. 57 seconds left in regulation. Kachinas down by 1 goal. Devlin is out with Natal, Campbell, Krushelnicki, and Smith. Natal is going to take this face off. Natal wins it back, but just misses Krushelnicki. Krushelnicki sends it across to Smith. Smith chips it, but now the Hawks have possession. Devlin gets it to Smith. Smith gets it over to Campbell. Campbell gets it up the ice, but the Hawks have it on their stick with 40 seconds remaining. Smith bounces it off a Hawk and back to her own stick. "17 seconds remaining. Krushelnicki comes back. We were going to pull the goalie to Campbell. 8 seconds remaining. And 1 second remaining. So the Hawks are going to the championship with a 4-3 victory over the Kachinas. Kachinas drop to 1 win, 2 losses, and an overtime loss. So they remain with 4 points. And we will see the outcome of the final game between Belle Tire and Dallas immediately after this game. I think the Kachinas are going to play consolation game tomorrow because of their head-to-head against Dallas and their point for the overtime loss. So that would be 10 or 10:30 tomorrow. Check your group me for times. Signing off from Antioch.